Mr. Harmless here, back with some more tech helps. Let's get ready to learn. All right, so let's talk about how to create a form in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to Classwork, and I'm going to click Create. And I could do question, but that limits the options that you can do. So I'm going to click instead, I want to click Assignment. Once I click Assignment, I'm going to click right here. Let's call this, I know that I had a teacher was asking me about polling their students for what online or digital streaming platforms they have access to already. So let's go digital streaming access poll. So you do this. If you want, you can put some instructions here. And I want to type out instructions, so put instructions. But all right, so if you already have a form created, you can do that. But notice you can, right from this, click Create, and one of the options is Forms. So I'm going to click this form right here. Notice it's creating it. There it is. And I want to do the same thing I did a moment ago. I want to call this, and I like to do it in both places here, digital, what I call it, digital streaming access poll. Digital streaming access poll. And if I click on the title up here, if I already have this title clicked and then I want to change the name of it, if I just click up there, it'll put up the same thing that's here. All right, so which streaming services do you already have access to? Okay, now and it did this automatically, it can kind of tell, a lot of times you can kind of tell from the question what types of services or what type of question it needs to do. I want to do the checkboxes because that can be all that apply. They can check more than one. Multiple choice is if you only want them to choose one of those. But on a question like this, I want them to do the checkboxes because they may have access to more than one. So I'm going to do Netflix, Amazon Prime, if I hit the tab key, it just goes like 3 times. I go to the next one. Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are. Sling, YouTube. Sure, everybody has access to that. And I'm going to go add other. Okay, I'm also going to put some directions here. So these 3 dots down at the bottom, you can click that to add a description, which will then go up here at the top. Okay, so I'm going to do description, and let's do use all that apply. And then for the other option, since they can put more than one thing in there, I'm going to put this as well. If you choose, or no, you can add more than one additional streaming platform in the other option. All right, so this is the only question I really need for this particular poll. So I'm going to do this. There's so many other things you can do with this, but I'm going to leave it right like that. And so I can hit send. I could send it this way. I could include automatic collect, like I'm with Danville Community Consolidated District. Since I didn't put a name, I could do this. So that they have to sign in with their school account in order to even enter this, which they should be signed into already. And then we can do this. So this is ready, send. If I want to send email, if I want to do the link, I could do the link. I don't need to do that because it is all already in here. And so now I'm going to click name of, okay, so click assign. Now, digital streaming access poll right there. in my stream. There it is. So a student, when they see it in their stream, they're going to click on it, digital stream access poll, and they will have to click on it this way to fill it out. Okay, boom, 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 submit. All right, so I hope that's helpful. And if you want to know how to access the results of this, let's go back here to this screen. So you go, I want to see who this all is viewable to. I want to click here. And for me, notice there's a pencil down in the bottom right-hand corner, edit this form. So if I click this, I have this option of clicking on responses to seeing all the responses possible. I can also turn my responses into a spreadsheet, but usually this is the best way to see that. Once again, hopefully this is helpful. If you have any additional questions, let me know.